Yeah, but I love that the game gives him like a kill. I love the game is like gives him like going to feed them. Now these guys obviously aren't strong, so he probably easily defeat them. He probably will solo them easily, but awakens the real awakening. Yeah, we get. I think these guys should have some kind of understanding of this. They're just like, hey, bro, analyze his level to some extent. Bam! Yeah, he's like dead. I guess it can't! It's like 1 dead, yeah, 1 6, 5 to go! Hello everyone, it was time for solo leveling episode 6. Some herds might be the one where he really transforms, right? But yeah, last episode, interesting, can get betrayed by these other hunters, right? The spider boss themselves. I do think it's a little bit weird how they were actually like, presenting them, or how easy apparently it was for them to like be evil or something, but I digress. I think it's an interesting topic nonetheless, right? From a general standpoint. To have this like, you know, oh, loot and greed and so on. I've played so much, you know, video games, which obviously anime is very similar to, right, and Mrbeast, that it really feels like, well, you know, I've been in World of Warcraft a lot, okay, I met all these ninjas and, you know, guild masters steal all the stuff in the guild and so on, yeah, I've been there, done that, right. It sounded like I did it. Wait, let's watch the episode, guys. I didn't mean me, okay? And rather, I had like a blacklist. I was the guy that was like, you know, managing like blacklist and like who was a ninja thief and so on. Yeah, I was that guy. Here we go. It's gonna fight a spider finally. And I hope we're gonna see him transform something. I don't know. I have to say, as an enemy only here, I have a little hard time understanding how hard is the spider? There we go. Yeah, but I mean, yeah, this guy probably won't do much as an help, right? No, but he's like a rich level 1 guy, right? Yeah, I can't blame him too much, right? He's just kind of like a first level guy. Obviously, you know, one thing I wonder though with this guy here is it worth to loot him? Okay, that's not like kind of morbid, but seriously, this not explained in the anime, but they're obviously now tricking them, right, to die, but they obviously survive, yeah, die for the spider. But because this guy's like a rich level 1 noob, he has a lot of cool gear, right? It's maybe that's a strategy. Like you recruit these like, you know, rich noble kids, so to speak, and then you betray them and you take their stuff. That was an actual strategy in history. Not very common strategy, but definitely okay. People because robbing like the he's like a noble kid, right? I wonder because his gear is very shiny. So he actually might have better gear than the actual boss would drop, right? Like now it actually begins, right? He does look more like the image I've seen, right? Exactly, he looks more like that now. The eyes are turning into the blue thing. He's getting leveled up, so to speak. Or maybe it's more like awakening. No, he scares me too! Yeah, okay. He's like, I'm stuck with 2 monsters in here. The human and the spider. Mom! It's like, yeah, how do I escape this place? Oh, poor guy. He's like, oh, you're both monsters. Here we go. Oh, they got some kind of acid, of course. Of course, a spider. Gonna have some kind of acid slime thing. Yeah, this is the classic. Every video game, right? Spider needs to have some kind of... that was a good detail. The spider with the tongue that licked away the acid. That's good. That's a good detail. I guess he likes his own acid taste. Oh, you know, use some... Oh yeah, he can of course use some buffs, right? Yeah. I mean, he's a video game character. He can of course... He's turning into the Flash now. Wow, so it's interesting. He can of course buff himself like a video game character, and now he turns into like the Flash or something. So here we go. Yeah, like it's. I feel like he's the only one playing a video game, and the rest of them are stuck. The rest of them are stuck in some kind of like, you know. He's the only one that has actual video game abilities. Yeah, look at this. Now he's like super fast because he buffs himself up here. Oh, the animation, pretty good. This looks better than last fight. Definitely. I think this is a fight. He seems to have much more agility though, clearly than more than damage, right? You know, like how he actually hurt his body. Or fatigue. Happen. What full recovery? He cheats. What is this? He has a cheat code. What happened? Oh, so he held like a mega elixir on him? Threw out the mega elixir suddenly? Seriously, what was that? Here we go though. Does it kill it? Maybe. I mean, well, it looks pretty good. I have a hard time knowing actually how much damage by this. I don't know for the health in this game. Actually, we had pretty brutal now. He keeps. Well, I guess you can keep doing it. He's not playing a turn-based game. Now it's well, yeah. So that was like, well, I wouldn't say one-shot spider, but he's like 10-shot it. Like he won combo it, I guess. Master of the Dungeon level. Does the other guy get levels now? Huh. I wonder if his friend gets levels because he was in the party, right? Like he didn't do anything literally, but like he literally did nothing. He stood there like, thanks, bro. Yeah, but I wonder if he would level up now. I guess he didn't. Huh. I wonder have the rules of that. Because he literally stood there, But maybe he got like 10 devils, like getting carried, you know, yeah, getting carried. Huh. So in most games you have to usually do something, right? You can't just be in the party, you have to actually do something, like not just do much damage, but he did it once at least. Oh, it's better than old Mans earlier. So he's some kind of ultimate martial artist or something. Or is it training the other guy? Yeah. He's all scars or so. I guess the old man is a kind of like veteran martial artist. I mean, I suppose if you were a good warrior right before this magical enemies appeared and items and so on, you probably would be stronger because you can like adapt and use those items. What's bit to now here? Yeah, what happens now when the bad guys come back? So they know about his family and so on, of course. It's kind of back to what I said earlier, like I wonder if they're gonna loot his, you know, if they're gonna loot his tools or whatever, yeah, like his gear. Because he gets better gear than they have, right? I think so, it looks better. Like he started with epic gear, right? It seems kind of like, I mean, obviously the main character can probably easily defeat them, right? I would think so at least. There are several of them. This could be really interesting, like this could be the first fight against human. We haven't really seen, I mean, we obviously seen that they have powers or what I want to talk about. So betray, we've been down with him to betray him because he should figure out now that he's like way stronger than them. Exactly, he's gonna join on the good side. I knew it, I call it, man. The game is like a side bonus quest. The game is that you trigger the side quest, defeat the humans, got some extra XP, kill those evil 6 human guys, no problem. Yeah, he's probably perfectly fine. I mean, it's more a mental thing, right? Yeah, but I love that the game gives him like a kill quest. I love the game is like gives him like go and defeat them. Yeah, like the video game is like you have my permission to become manslaying. Here we go. Now we're ready to hurt some you. Here we go. Finally awakens. The real awakening. Yeah, we get the. He's like, hey, bro. I think they should have some kind of understanding of. Can't they like read levels or something? Don't they have scan? Don't they have, you know, assign? Can't they like analyze his level to some extent? That's interesting. I mean, he obviously is way stronger than them, so I kill him easily. Yeah, like these guys are. He's gonna one shot each one. I can't obviously I don't feel anything for these guys. They've been like killing people. It's like, you know, sweet revenge. Oh, he has some kind of maybe it's like limit break or something. He got something at least. He's going PvP, man. Don't go PvP with the way stronger player. Should learn your lesson, man. Just quit, man. Oh, he PvP'd him hard. But yeah, I like it. This anime really went into like a PvP mode, and it basically he unlocks a quest to, like, you know, attack the other players, right? And honestly, I think there's a really nice touch to it. It's like in a bad video game, and the game is like, when you bad defeat those guys over there, PvP them hard, man. I really like that, and I hope that the anime keeps having stuff like that, like a you know, a dark twist on video game logic. Yeah, like again, he's like in a video game, right? So the game is like, well, you have to defeat your mom, she's evil, right? Like, who knows? The game is like, if you don't kill these guys, you will die. So it's a lot of weird setting, right? So I hope the game has, or the anime, I mean, has a lot of interesting game logical, like penalties, something like that, and obviously I would hope it has, like I said, worthy opponents later, right, in the anime. I need to take a longer time here, though. I mean, it's very anime, so to speak, right? Like, for some reason, the leader bad guy never dies immediately, yeah. Even though you can easily defeat him, it takes a few extra minutes to kill him, you know. They have to have a little more, like, dialogue. You have to be a little more, well, I really hate you. Yeah, it has to be a little bit, like, back and forth. And then they finish him, yeah. You can't just do it immediately. You bastard! Yeah, Teme! That's what, yeah. We have to have him screaming a bit, and then, of course, he finally, you know, he finally does it, yeah. But it has to take like a few extra minutes to like actually finish off the real bad guy, right? And now he gets the quest complete. Yeah, this guy's puking over there. Well, they were bad guys though, so hard to feel any sympathy for them. Definitely not. Goddamn ninjas, man, yeah. Every gamer's dream, man. It's like that was every gamer's dream. Taking care of businessmen with those bad. This was easily the best episode so far of Solo Leveling. I mean, no brainers, right? I think first of all, if we even ignore the whole setting of video gaming and so on, this is a classic revenge episode, right? You see, for example, animes like Inuyashiki or whatnot, right? Like, oh, the bullied kid gets revenge on the bullies, and so on. And these guys were, they were trying to set up Spider, right? They're obviously done it on people before, so they're clearly evil people. And, they were insulting him and his new friend and so on. So it's a classic, kind of like a revenge storyline, right? So that, of course, I think made the episode a lot better, like just straight up. Because I think that previously there was like no emotions in the episode, I have to say, honestly, in Solo Leveling. I mean, sure, it was like his friends, perish, I suppose, with most of them, with the giant Titan thing with the mountain, the Fritz. But whatever, but point, that was emotional, but not really like, I didn't even know the catch yet. This is the first episode here, episode 6, where I feel like, no, okay, this actual enemies isn't some random wolf, people he actually hates, right? So he had that classic, like, revenge, sweet revenge episode. So, by far the best episode in that sense. Yeah, absolutely, from an actual storytelling episode. More emotional, more, like, personal vendetta, right? Otherwise, it obviously was cooler too how he got a little more power up, he's using the buffs to kind of go past, human physics and whatnot, right, so on. And I really do like how it's almost like in like a video game, right? And how the game is like, oh, you unlocked a side quest. I love that. The game is like optional side quests over there. Yeah, it's like basically like, because if you've played a lot of video games, which of course I have, way too many video games, or so many video games, it's very classic, right? That you have some kind of hidden side quest and whatnot, right? So I like how the game basically was like, oh yeah, these guys, if you kill those 6 enemies over there, you get that trophy, you get an extra achievement. Yeah, it's like, yeah, do it now. That of course the game was like, well, it's a penalty, right? So that's one thing that is weird with this anime. Well, I also said weird, but that is something that this anime does very clearly, which is different than most games these days, right? So I mentioned another review, is that the game is very, very like punishing. It's like what's called negative feedback loop, something. Yeah, this game has like if you do the quest, you get 10 gold coin. If you don't do the quest, you lose 10 gold coin, right? Where of course most games are only like positive. You don't remove your money if you don't do it. This game is like, if you don't defeat the boss over there, the extra boss over there is spawned now, then I will punish you, or I will, your sister will die or something. Yeah, this game is a little bit, it's a very bad game in that sense, right? It's like in a really, really terrible video game. I said in my episode 3 review thing, yeah, it's a very bad video game in that sense, right? But the thing is that, I just put out here, I don't dislike the anime for that. That makes it better, you know what I mean? It works in this anime, yeah. Compared to like Bofuri, which is stuck in like a virtual reality game, right? A terrible game. But in that anime, it's like everything is bad in that video game, which is a lot of stuff. It's just a favor, it's in the favor of the main character. Yeah, it's like only the first player that opens up this door gets this legendary super item. Oh, the main character, accident, that was the first person doing it. Now she's immortal. That anime makes no sense. Where it's also a bad, terrible video game with similar rules of like punishing the players, all right. But it basically never punish the main character. Just everyone else that plays the video game. Yeah, it's just like the weirdest, terrible video game ever, except for the main character. Here instead, it's like, no, it's a pretty bad mini. Yeah, it's like here is that he's stuck in a video game that only he is playing, I guess. Yeah, the other people don't really get the same rules that he does. That's the big difference, right? That being said, though, since our last point, of some anime only, I wonder if we're gonna have other people with a similar backstory like him or something like that. And I mean backstory as in mom with coma. I mean like backstory as in unlocking some super quest that gives some extra powers. Yeah, I mean obviously these humans now are whatever evil lowlifes, but later on I assume we're gonna have more PvP, right? More players play content, and then he will probably face someone that has also like found the secret treasure item that gives him some forward whatnot, right? I would guess so at least. We're thinking about that. And if you like the review, subscribe, slap button, have a great day.